In this video, I'm going to cover the Yes4All home dumbbell set that can go up to 200 pounds. So let's jump right into the review. Now, I went ahead and purchased this dumbbell set because you can use it to go up to 100 pounds in each hand. So my current dumbbells, which are the Core Fitness dumbbells, I'll send a link in the description, only go up to 50. So I was looking to actually go beyond that for things like squats, deadlifts, and chest presses because I can max that out. So I wanted to go to the next level and get a 100-pound set, and I found these on Amazon, and I decided to go ahead and buy them and test them out to see if they'll work for my home training. So these dumbbells can change all the way down from about 5 pounds all the way up to the 200 pounds. They also give you a bunch of 2.5 pound plates that you can use on the dumbbells in case you need to make small increments. Now, I purchased these dumbbells back on July 29th, 2019, about 14 days ago as of releasing this video, for $200.99. So looking at the Amazon sales page, it has 4.3 out of 5 stars, with currently 2,145 ratings. To me, this looked pretty good, so I decided to go ahead and buy them and test them out and give my personal review on them. So for a quick unboxing, I decided to go ahead and unbox the dumbbells and see how long they take to put together from scratch. Now, when I did this, I ended up doing it in 14 minutes and 26 seconds. So not too long, I'd say, for how many pieces of equipment there are. It also came in 3 separate boxes, so I actually had to undo all of them and then get everything ready, read the instructions. So within 15 minutes, I had the dumbbells all put together and ready to go. So let's quickly look at all the items you get after opening all the boxes and putting it all together. So to start off, you get a total of 24 different plates. You get 16 10-pound plates. You get 4 5-pound plates. And you get 4 2.5 pound plates. It also comes with 2 handles that you can use, as well as 2 collars that help lock the dumbbells onto the handle so they don't slip off while you're using them. Alright, so that's about it for the setup and all of the equipment you will receive with the dumbbell set. So let's jump into my pros and cons list and see what I think about the product as a whole. So to start off with the pros, the dumbbells can go up to 100 pounds in each hand, meaning that I can double the weight that I currently have with my Core Fitness dumbbells. This is great because it allows me to continually progress and get stronger week to week, month to month, and year to year. The next pro is that the materials are very solid and well made. I don't see any reason why these wouldn't last for a couple of years. I just feel like they're a great product overall in terms of the quality of the materials you receive with it. The next one is that it was easy to assemble the dumbbells themselves. I did have instructions that come with it, but honestly, I could have put together the whole thing without ever looking at the instructions, as it's pretty easy to follow. The only weird thing might be the rubber bands that help, or that go on the inside of the collars to help protect it and make it so it doesn't slip. But besides that, it was really, really simple to put together. And my last pro is the price. So any other dumbbell set would usually go up to about 50 pounds and cost you over $200. That would be if you look at things like the Power Blocks, Select Tech dumbbells, and the Core Fitness dumbbells, which I currently have. All of those are over $200 for up to 50 pounds. This is a set of 100 pounds in each hand that goes up to 200. So it's about, or just a little more than $1 a pound. Currently, the prices may change in the future depending on when you're watching this. But as of right now, it's about $1 a pound, and you really cannot beat that price for a pair of home dumbbells. And another pro, and another reason I was actually looking into using these, is that each plate is separate versus my Core Fitness dumbbells, which have the turnable handle. So I was going to use the plates and put them in something like a backpack to enhance my pull-ups. But we'll see if I end up using them in the long run, because they do make a lot of noise, which I'll get to in my cons. So now the pros are out of the way, let's jump into the cons list for the Yes4All dumbbell set. And starting off with the cons, we have they are very loud to put together as well as take apart. I normally work out in the mornings and I am in an apartment complex, so things that are loud, especially that early in the morning, are not good. Sorry, Kate, as it's probably waking you up in the morning when I use them. My next con is that the textured handles can be hard for someone to deal with if they don't use equipment with this type of textured handles before. In gyms, they do have textures like this on things like the bars that you use. But if you're used to using normal home equipment, most of them are smoothed over, so this can actually hurt your hands and develop calluses, which you may want in the future, but if you're not used to it, it can rip up your hands a bit when starting out. Moving on to the next con, when you're using these, I noticed that I had plates lying everywhere. Most of my exercises, I don't do the max 100 pounds, so that means I have plates just kind of out in the middle of the room, just taking up space. And that's not really good when I'm in a small office doing my workouts. So that was a con for me, a personal one. It might not be a bad thing for you if you have like a big area you're doing your workouts in, but if you don't want a lot of plates lying around, this might not be the best product for you. Now, the biggest con I have for this dumbbell set is that changing the weights from a big weight, say like 100 pounds, down to the 5 pounds takes a long time to do for both. So if you're trying to switch, say you're going from something like a chest press to, I don't know, you're doing like bent over tricep kickbacks, you're going to be changing weights drastically because there's no way, unless you're super strong with your triceps, that you're doing a 100-pound tricep kickback. So changing from really high weights to really low weights or low to really high takes a long time. I actually timed them out with each dumbbell. It took me probably around like 30 seconds on average when I was testing it out. And then doing both dumbbells, that's at least a minute. That's if I do everything correctly the first time and don't run into any issues changing them. So because of that, in my rest times, it can actually take my entire rest time just to change the dumbbells. If I have to change anything else, like my adjustable bench, I'm going to run out of time in my rest periods because I do actually time my rest periods. So this to me was the number one biggest con as to these dumbbells, and that was the changing from a high to low or low to high weight with both of them, as it takes a lot of time. And the last con I have, which is a minor one, is I do see minor what looks like dents and scratches in the dumbbells themselves after being shipped to me. Now, it's not a big issue. I can still use them just fine. I think they would last a while. But there are noticeable dents on the plates themselves. So it was kind of a turnoff when I opened it, seeing those dents. But overall, I don't think it would affect it that much moving forward. So it is a minor con for me. So the last question I like to ask in my reviews is, would I buy this product again? And the final answer to that question is no. And the reasons being is, one, the number one con I had is it takes too long to change from the high to low weights. It's also way too loud for me to use in the mornings here. I might be able to get away with it in the evenings, but in the mornings when everyone's asleep and my wife's in the other room sleeping, it's really loud and obnoxious, and it's definitely going to wake people up and my dogs as well. So those are some cons as to why I would not buy again. It is a great price, which stinks, and I can use it for other things like putting the weights in a backpack, but overall, I personally would not buy this again for those main reasons. And that is it for the video on the Yes4All 200-pound dumbbell set. If you like this review, please like and subscribe to this channel for more reviews just like this one. Also, I am opening a community on Facebook for GamerBody to help people build muscle and confidence from home. So if you'd like to jump into that group and be a part of the community, please head to the description and click the link below, and I'll gladly accept you in as long as you're coming from one of my videos. Alright, and that is it. So again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.